3, 2, 1.
Alright, welcome back to the
Matthew Loves Link's
Collectathon.
Awakening Special Edition.
Yep. So, last time, I guess I didn't finish what I was trying to say, but it's alright, because I'm sure that these two videos will come out next to each other. Anyway, so Link's Awakening has a collectathon as well, and it's when you go to the castle to collect the golden feathers or leaves. I don't remember exactly. But you go to this castle, and it's like epic because you have all these dark nuts, and you know you have to fight your way through the castle while solving puzzles and finding these, 5 leaves or whatever. But they're all like in one place. While in this game, it's a collectathon around, not really around Hyrule, but around the town and thanks. Oh. Like
So
the
just
collectathon is in a concentrated location.
Yeah, it's so annoying that you have to start it up. Don't get that.
Yeah. And collectathons aren't really like that.
It just annoys
fun.
me so much that you have to... Ooh, go back. That you have to, like, trigger these things
Right.
by talking to people. Like, the library book does not appear in the one person's house until you start the quest, and it's an overdue book. How does that make any gosh darn sense?
Right.
Where was it before?
And like, so that's another thing that Link's Awakening does well, is that they have like these natural choke points that, these progressions in the game, okay, got it. Pegasus boots. So like, after you complete the first dungeon, you gotta save Chomp Chomp, right? But you don't have to go find this specific person to talk to start this quest. You just you're walking back to town, because that's the only
Place you know, pretty much.
right, and it's like the only kind of hub area where you can go talk to people, and the kids will run up to you and quickly tell you that the Chomp Chomp needs saving or whatever, and then they give you a general direction on where to go, but not an exact. Yep.
Yeah, general location, but it doesn't tell you exactly where to go. I do like that too. I'm trying to help Matthew out a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm not very good at
talking and playing.
Yeah. I mean,
or remembering this game.
I guess we played it recently, but
we just forgot everything. I don't like that it's like a forced kind of use the Minish to progress kind of thing, where it's like, oh, just find a book, turn small, push the book, become big, grab the book, for all 3 of the cases, pretty much.
Right. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that Link's Awakening is without
any
right.
faults.
Like like, it doesn't really bother me that much, but like the controls where you have to press start.
Oh yeah, the A/B select start. Matthew didn't even know how to save until I told him.
No.
Which is hilarious.
Just only having like the 2 potential items.
Oh, that
at a time. Which this game...
It wasn't, but that was just the limitation of
right.
the medium at the time. You should just fly over.
You're right.
Anyways, I learned recently that Link's Awakening was actually kind of like... So halfway through Link to the Past, a new director came in, and he had like some ideas that were scrapped for that game and actually brought to Link's Awakening.
Which is what makes
and
me
it was just a
like
passion,
more.
a passion project within the Nintendo studio that wasn't worked. It was like it wasn't like a planned thing. It was just kind of some people wanting to make a Zelda game
Right.
just to make it with like these ideas that they love.
And
And I think that's pretty incredible to me.
it was still the same team that
Yeah.
made A Link to the Past, and it was like their first Game
Yeah.
Boy game.
It
It's like crazy. 'Cause
Crazy
it's like
good.
the best.
like
Game Boy game.
surprising that it fit onto
Oh yeah.
that limited amount of space. What it come out, 93 or something? That was like that was pretty impressive. Yeah. Recently, it's kind of funny, man. I've been I had to like sit down and wait for a long time, just to get like blood money from donating plasma.
Mhm.
And like I just decided to one day just download a bunch of ROMs. And it was pretty fun. Let me tell you about that experience. I got Final Fantasy 3, which I kind of want to play on the channel. Like it just starts off so gripping and so interesting.
Mhm.
I
do want to get
think
into
that'll be
like the
fun.
earlier ones.
But let me tell you about this Game Boy Color Yu-Gi-Oh game I found. And I think it's like whoever got the ROM either has a broken copy or the game is just complete craziness. Because half of it is in English, the ROM I got.
Right.
Half of it is in Japanese, and half of it is in broken text, which is like just a bunch of symbols and
Yeah.
just nonsense.
Probably.
I love
Bad
probably a bad ROM. I love the Yugi design, how it's basically just a Pokemon look. The Pokemon, like the Game Boy Color, Pokemon Red, but just with the crazy hair, which is hilarious. Like, there's this villain that came up to me, and like it was just garbled text, and he's like, "Yes or no," and I'm like, "Okay, yes."
Sounds like
it was
something
just
that would come out
oh jeez.
before like the original Zelda game.
Yeah, it's just a big mess. Random gibberish. There was this a different Final Fantasy I downloaded called Final Fantasy Legend. I think I just want to play
Is that
random
the Game
ROMs
Boy
for
one?
the Game Boy Color
Hell yeah.
or Game Boy regular.
Right. Those are the ones I would want to play.
Yeah, I kind of want to start like a little mini series, and like I started playing it. It's a bit confusing. I should have looked at the manual ahead of time. Like so I go into a fight and it's just me. Apparently you can add team members, but I didn't know that. And like I died, and I was like, oh, I'll just go to the end, right? Just like the end if you die, like in the Pokemon Center if you die.
Right.
Turns out that it went to the main menu. You just lose if all of your team dies. And you have to start all over.
That's
like,
hardcore.
That is brutal.
That's hardcore. That's why I would probably like it too.
Yeah, there's so many other fun ones, and I'll just have to play them for the channel. Do reviews of different games.
Mm-hmm. Am I heading the right way?
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
Now that you have the flippers, like,
Alright, so now
the world is your oyster.
Right. It definitely opens up from here.
Too bad there's no...
Except for that it really doesn't.
Kind of, but not really.
Like,
It's open in the
you can go
sense
more
that...
places, but you're probably blocked from going them anyways.
Yeah. Let's go to that water dungeon, Matt.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I could fly.
Yeah, stop walking. Walking's for scrubs.
I can fly. You can fly, you can fly.
Ooh, look how much map we have left.
Dude, you literally discover a third of the map before entering the first dungeon.
We're only halfway, technically, right? And we have most of the map discovered.
Yeah, I guess you could, yeah. I guess...
I feel like technically, in a way, you can discover, like, everything except for the graveyard part till you need it. Because you can technically go up to the air house through the saving the grandpa.
Shoot.
you can technically go to kind of the entrance where you have to get fuse the gold kinstone from the king by just going up into it normally. But you can't progress until you get that kinstone. Gosh darn kinstones, I forgot.
How beautiful they are.
It's been so long since we played.
Been so long since we've had to kinstone.
Yeah.
Alright.
Time to talk about the weather on a gaming channel. It's
No,
too hot!
It is too hot, but thank goodness we're in the Temple of Droplets.
Time to stay some icy cold.
Yeah. Alright, well, catch us next time when we dive deeper into the ice
Okay.
of this palace.
Sounds good.
Or
Stay
that doesn't
frosty.
make any sense.
Get a snow cone. Eat it.
Yeah.